happens with it. But if I try and run desktop or anything like that, like just seeing text in 1080p on this monitor, it looks kind of horrible. It doesn't look that bad when I run 1080p on games though, for the most part. Although some of them I do just go down to 1366 because the pixels look better, and I'll get a little bit better quality if I do that than if I were to put, or not quality, but I get better frames than if I were to do that, then do not 720, but 1080. But I am playing Diablo in 1080 just for you guys' sake, because I know you all don't want to watch something in 720p in 2016. Alright, I can zoom in and all that.
Such a brave soul.
Should we do a rift? I don't know. Let me run halls real quick. Halls of Agony. Ooh, kill the butcher. That's one of my things. Not sure if anyone ever is going to comment, but if anyone can help me with making a thumbnail, that'd be much appreciated. That may or may not be happening in this video, obviously. If you guys are watching it now, y'all know there's a thumbnail or just one that I got from YouTube, an automatically generated one. But I don't know how to, like actually create a thumbnail and then put it in. I don't think it's too difficult, but I just don't know how to yet, so if anyone can help me with that, that'd be great. Ooh, that chocolate. First time I tried to hit 70 hardcore was for last season, to finish the season quest or whatever. Not conquest, but just finish the season journey. And I tried it first on Wizard, and that made me hate Wizard so much, because I was following Drax's guide, and I don't doubt his guide or anything like that. I'm sure the build that he had using, or at least that he put on his guide for leveling, was the best one for leveling. But it was just such a pain to play. It was just basically use Beam of Destruction, I think is what it's called. Red beam, it kind of just fries everything. Just use that on everything. It was very boring. So I ended up turning up the difficulty at around level 66 and died at 67 after about 5 hours. So that just made me hate Wizard. I think I'll probably get a Wizard power leveled in softcore, I guess is what you would call it. Missed Butcher. But I never want to do hardcore Wizard again. I might try them in normal seasonals at some point. Don't really have too much to talk about today.
I've got some brand new
Except for why I seem to be getting low frames. It's not hindering or anything, it's just annoying. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of riffs. Probably cut this video length. I try and keep my videos below 30 minutes. Personally, I don't like watching videos that are very, very long. Probably just because my low attention span, but I'll try and cut them to leave them relatively short, at least in terms of Let's Plays. If anyone wants to comment, I know not many people actually watch this. I get maybe 30, not 30, maybe 20 views, and like 4 of those are me. But if anyone's watching this and decides they want to comment and help me out at all with video making or just what I should do in the future, let me know. Because I'll do anything in D3. I have a few other games to play too. If anyone plays Realm of the Mad God, let me know, because I do play that. This should give me more damage then, right? I guess they're counting attack speed. Whatever. Anyways, I do play Realm of the Mad God. I never really quite figured out if that game is really as popular as I think it is. I kind of feel like not that many people really play it. I know it's not a super popular game, but if anyone plays that, let me know. The chances of me finding someone that actually plays Realm, though, I know are very, very low. Especially with my viewer base, which is pretty much 20 people. I'm actually kind of glad I don't have a really big viewer base at the moment, because I just now realized how much flack I would be getting from I'm doing a hardcore playthrough on the PTR. Because at least the leveling process is going to be like easy mode, because these legendaries are just dropping everywhere. Let's continue on. Does anyone know the difference between, or if there is any difference in actual like map textures or such, between hell rifts and Ariat craters? It's probably something in the background, but I never paid attention enough. I know Ariat craters are, I know they're definitely longer than the hell rifts. I like the hell rifts because they normally spawn 1, 2, or 3, it's normally 1 elite and 1 champion. Like a guaranteed spawn in those, and they're pretty short. But I was wondering if anyone actually knew a difference between the two. Like as soon as you got into one, would you be able to spot the difference? I'm sure this is a crater by now because of its length, but just wondering. I don't really like playing with Demon Hunter too much. I don't know, it's something about the shooting in this game. I don't know. It's just something that puts me off about it. They, non-binary, whatever. I do like that I don't have to chase down every enemy though, for the most part. Because it is pretty annoying starting out with melee characters and having to chase down every single enemy. Obviously you don't have to chase all of them down, but you know what I mean. Being able to attack from range is definitely something that's really convenient in this game. To shoot explosive bolts when I attack. How would I ever know that? I'm using bolas. I'll take off caltrops for base fire. Caltrops for preparation. Now, like I said, I'm not following Drek's guide in this playthrough particularly. So, if you see me make what you guys probably think is like a dumb mistake, in terms of builds. You say, oh, you can get to 75 minutes quicker if you were to use Thunderball. I know I don't have Thunderbolts. Just an example. I'm probably gonna be switching up my skills actually a good amount. But I'm pretty much just using what I think is fun. If I find the most optimal build for leveling, but I get tired of it, I'm gonna switch to something that might not be as good, just because I find it's more fun. So sorry if that annoys you guys. I wasn't standing in front of that fire. Yeah, this is definitely not at 60 FPS. I don't know what is going on. I normally don't drop frames like this at all. I guess it could be that I'm recording, but I don't know. I do have the capture locked at 30 FPS just because I don't want to have to deal with large file sizes. But I don't know if that locks my game at 30 FPS. I wouldn't think it would, but obviously I'm new to all this type of stuff, so I don't know for myself. Oh, now I know. What it kind of puts me off about the Demon Hunter. I feel like the Demon Hunter is pretty weak in the beginning of the game. And I guess they make up for it in the end game where pretty much everyone spends all their time, but during the leveling process they just feel really weak. I don't know if that's just me or does anyone else feel that way. Let me know. I wouldn't know what I think the strongest class is. I finally reached level 70 in terms of getting the hardcore level 70 for last season. I reached it on my Witch Doctor, and I felt like the Witch Doctor was pretty powerful even compared to the Wizard and what do you call him, and the Demon Hunter. Although the Wizard still was pretty powerful as well. I feel like they were about equal, the Wizard and the Witch Doctor, but I don't know. But to me, the Demon Hunter definitely feels like the weakest class I've leveled. Is this a gold wrap? Can I get a gold wrap this early? It's not a gold wrap. Okay. Once legendaries start raining from the sky, I probably won't spend too much time identifying each one. But at the moment, the drop rate hasn't gotten too crazy, so I feel like I have a chance to do this. Ooh, power pylon. Does anyone know what the multiplier for power is now, for the power pylon is? Because I know, I think it started in Season 6. They changed it from saying you have 400% power increase to you have greatly increased power. Does anyone know if it went up or down? Stayed the same? I was been wondering about that. I feel like they put the power down a little bit. Probably because that was one of the better pylons to get. Maybe they wanted to balance it out, but I'm just wondering if anyone has any actual numbers on that. Sometimes I wonder why I act like someone's actually going to comment down in the comment section. So I know no one really watches this. I mostly do this for me. It's always been, well, not always, but I always thought it would be pretty cool. That didn't make any sense. Ever since I started watching people commentate on YouTube, I thought it would be a cool thing to do, to put it that way. And so I really enjoy this. I like to play video games, and to me it gives me kind of a reason to play video games almost. I know I play video games are fun, but this kind of makes it more fun. For me at least. Obviously I play video games without doing any kind of video making or commentating a lot more than I do with. Rapid fire no longer has any channeling cost. Could make something based around rapid fire with that, but it's not strong enough to chakram, to outshine chakram. At least the area damage from chakram. But yeah, commentating over video games, doing live comms and stuff like that, I've always thought, oh, that seems like it'd be something cool to do. Because I do, like I said, I do enjoy video games, but sometimes I get a sense of loneliness in them, I guess is the best way I could describe it. I was watching some video on Skyrim at one point, or it might have been my friend that told me this, I can't remember exactly where I heard this. But they said Skyrim is a very lonely game, the single player aspect to it and all that. And sometimes I get that sense of loneliness, not just with single player games, but even with normal, just like multiplayer games. Mostly because, like I said, I don't play with any friends I know in real life on PC. They all play on console, so I used to play on console. The last console I owned was a 360, and I got my PC, I think, the Christmas at the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 came out, for that year, I guess. It was that Christmas of the year that the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 came out. And my PC is definitely I guess you could say a fixer-upper. It wasn't in a state of disrepair necessarily when I got it, but the parts used on it were definitely already outdated when I got it. So I've upgraded the RAM. So far I've only upgraded the RAM and the case, but I plan to upgrade the graphics card soon. And pretty much everything in this computer is needed to be upgraded. I forget where I was going with this. I really do. I know I wanted to say at least that I knew that 360 is going to be my last console, but that's the only thing I really remember I was saying. Back to commentating on video games, though. Video game commentaries just always seem like something I'd like to do. It seems like it just gives another thing to do in video games, kind of. Being able to talk and just for some purpose rather than just talking to myself and playing a video game would be cool. Because oftentimes when I'm playing a video game and I kind of get bored, I start just talking to myself about, not necessarily just talking to myself, but just kind of saying things, acting like people are listening, I guess. Not in like a crazy type way, but I don't know. I'm struggling to get my point across here. Let's turn this in.
A fine battle.
Anyone that's on the PTR or have played on the PTRs before, where they have the 2000% legendary drop rate increase, is there always like a shortage of crystals and dust? Because I feel like I have, on my main accounts I've been playing on the PTR, I was running out of crystals, but then again, I wasn't gambling at like Kadala as often as I should have been, because I was already getting all the legendaries I needed. But I feel like legendaries drop so much that they suck up the entire loot pool for blue and yellow drops. But let me know if anyone else is facing this problem. I was talking in the chat, and some people said they had the same problem. and then other people said that they didn't really need those mats for anything, so I'm just wondering.
Enemies of the Nephilim surround you.
Powered Shrine. I want to get multi-shot. I like that skill. That's one of my favorite Demon Hunter skills. I don't know why. I just remember when I first saw a Demon Hunter like do a multi-shot. I just looked at it. Let's stand in those. Let's just stand in those. It's a good idea. But I just looked at that and I was like, I want to be able to do that. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's get steady aim. Let's definitely get companion. Action shot. I do want spike trap. Let's keep the bolus for now. Pretty sure just recently the spike trap having charges type thing. Okay. Do I have to click again or how do I make my spike trap go? Oh, shoot. Okay, I have to use another hatred. Okay. That's how it works. Like, how do I use my spike trap? But yeah, spike traps were definitely just recently changed. So now they are based on charges, and then they don't go off unless you use another hatred spender, which I'm not sure. I don't main on Demon Hunter or anything. I'm not sure if there was any spike trap exclusive builds where spike trap's the only damager. But I feel like it's gonna eliminate some of those builds now, as you'll to activate them, at least at the base version, you'll need another hatred spender. It's a cool mechanic. I feel like that should have just been added as a rune, honestly. I don't mind having charges on spike trap. But yeah, I definitely feel like that them having to go off and using hatred spender should have been added as a rune. Hopefully there's a rune for me to expand the radius, because it is a tiny radius. Ooh, some blood shards, yes.
Sweet revenge.
Does a good amount of damage though. I'm gonna identify these two. I know I definitely need a new amulet. I need to let the fact that it had been 2 episodes and I only got to level 11 sink in. 2 episodes and level 11. It's pretty bad. I honestly should have stopped episode 1 by the time I got to level 11, but no sooner. Yeah, I'm getting way too used to sitting in bad affixes. Bad affixes. Bad A. Ooh, twin chakrams. Twin chakrams. It's kind of difficult for me to say. Twin chakrams. Quiver upgrade, that's nice. Hopefully it's an upgrade. It's an upgrade. Rapid fire no longer has a channeling cost. Mine would freaking use it. I don't know what I was going. Yeah, I don't know what I was going for. Yeah, in this build that I made, but you know, we're just gonna go with it. Just kind of putting things on. Yeah, after this riff, we're definitely going to be getting to the point where legendaries are coming from everywhere. Coming out of nowhere. And of course he moves off my springboard, so I can activate. Anyone else see that little glitch there, or was that just like a poop stain? Oh, there's... I put on my gold wrap now so I can get some more toughness. I think gold wrap is probably one of my favorite armor pieces in the game. It's just... it's crazy getting like so much toughness. Actually using headphones since I started doing this commentary, because like I said, I am recording with my headset, so actually being able to hear some of the background music in Diablo, I gotta say it's alright. It sounds kind of cinematic, not necessarily background music type thing, more so cinematic music type thing. I can definitely understand why people think music in Diablo 2 is better, because just the one iconic little guitar chord thing that I've heard, that just resonates with me a lot more than any piece of music I've heard in D3 ever. Although maybe they just got lucky and wrote a one-off piece of music that everyone just seemed to love. But who knows?
I am too low on discipline.
I am too low on discipline. That was a really bad impersonation. I don't really like rapid fire that much for its inability to do area damage, but we're just gonna continue to use it because we have that item for it, and it's not bad in any sense. Not bad, not bad. Ooh, strafe. I like strafe.
Hatred is too low.
Oh, I just now realized that rapid fire is not entirely free. I do still need enough to cast it. So it did say it didn't have a channeling cost, but not a casting cost. Look at this handgun. Are Templar actually killing stuff? Oh, that's crazy. Oh wait, no, it was my companion. Let's go ahead and put this in there. One of my friends wants me to go over to his house. Well, more so his mom wants me to go over to his house and let their new dog out while they're at the movies. This happened before. I've done it before. It's kind of weird. They're white. No offense to any white people, but they are white. I'm just pointing that out. I feel like I should give my Templar, yeah, give him like some stuff, you know, upgrade him a bit, but yeah. What act are these monsters from? The scavengers. I want to say they're from 3, but I don't know. It might be from 4. Or maybe 2. Definitely not 1.
Not enough hatred.
I always figured there was like a lot of Rift Guardians, but I after doing a few hundred rifts, I feel like there's really only like 12. And a lot of them are just kind of
I am returning to town.
reskinned or renamed bosses. Or like active bosses like Magda, Insulting Cool, the Butcher, Skeleton King, things like that. I mean, obviously that was just the Butcher. It's renamed just like the Man Carver or whatever, but you think they could have been a little bit more original with the Nephilim Rifts. I guess the Nephilim Rifts didn't call for all completely new content though. Because in all honesty, it is kind of just like a mashup of all the content in the game, just taking different maps from different acts, different mob types, and I guess different, different bosses. That's what I meant to say. I meant to say bosses. Does it have crit chance on there? Oh, it's crit damage. I was wondering why that one made my damage go up so high. What's my crit chance at? 11.5. Ooh, I do want Elemental Arrow. Do I even want the Companion anymore? I don't think I want Evasive Fire. I want this. I probably won't be using steady aim because based off the way I play, I'm not taking any advantage of it at all. I could take the Companion off. Although I kind of like his sustained damage. I'll take the Companion off. I'll put on Evasive Fire for him. Actually, let's put on Serrated Arrow. to get some more hatred generation going. Because I am using a lot of spenders. Pretty much everything's a hatred spender except for Vault in my primary. Oh my gosh, how long has this video been going? $40. Hey, you guys can see me. Hey, look, there's my cursor. I forgot I had monitor capture on. Okay, yeah, that's, Jesus. I'll probably just upload this all. I know I said I like to do this short episodes, but I really lost track of time. You know what, maybe I'll do some editing. I got Movie Maker. I might cut out that first part. And if I do end up cutting out that first part, y'all probably won't know what happened in it, but I'm pretty much Diablo 3 glitched out on my computer. It was just like a useless 5 minutes of time. I'm gonna go ahead and end the episode here, and I hope you guys will catch me in the next episode. Hopefully, at least by then, I will have.
I will use it well.
I don't know why everything's black, but hopefully by then I will at least have a thumbnail ready for you guys. If not, then maybe by the next episode, but I'll see you guys later. Let me stop the recording. I don't feel like editing the end. Peace out.